Hi, in this video tutorial we will continue with the modify commands. In last video we have learned erase, copy, move and trim and action these commands. In this tutorial we are going to learn mirror, offset, rotate, scale, these four options. First start with the mirror and the shortcut command is MI enter. I have a rectangle like this, I have a circle like this. See, I have an object like this. If I want to copy same objects in this direction, I can use a mirror command, or simply I can use a copy command as well. Both I can do this. Simply whatever the object here, if I want in opposite direction, I can use the mirror, copy, whatever it may be. You can use however you want. But especially these are all symmetrical objects. If I suppose here double enter, I just trimmed this one. See, I want this object in opposite direction like this. If I suppose we have object like this, I cannot go with the copy command or any other commands. So this kind of particular objects we need to use this mirror command. So shortcut is MI enter. Select this object, click enter. It is asking for specify first point of mirror line. We are representing with a line. With respect to what line you want to mirror this. To create a line you need to specify 2 points. I am creating first point here and second point here. If I switch off ortho, see it is creating with respect to the yellow color dashed line. If I switch on ortho, you can create like this. I am specifying other point here. If you unexpectedly click escape, the operation doesn't complete. You need to remember erase source object yes or no. There is a question it is asking for you. Do you want to delete this object or not? If you say yes, it will be deleted and it will create the mirror move. If I click on no, it will create a mirror copy. The source object and copy object both will be created. So this is all about mirror. Next one is offset. See, offset indicates that creating similar objects at specified distance. You need to remember this dialog. Creating similar object at specified distance. I have a rectangle. See, this is a rectangle means constructed by polyline, and I am creating a line. I am switching off ortho. Two lines like a line shape with constructed by line. PL enter. I am creating a similar shape with the polyline. This is a polyline and I am creating a circle. See, I have taken 4 different type of objects. One is a rectangle one, closed one, and a line, and a polyline object and a circular object. Now I want to use the offset command. Offset O enter. But right away it is asking for specify offset distance, or we have 3 sub options: through, erase, layer. We will go one by one. First option is the offset distance. You need to specify offset distance. 2 different methods you can directly specify. Like I am specifying 5 units. Enter. Right away if you click enter, again it is showing like select the objects to offset or exit undo. You already know this. I am just clicking on this rectangle and specify point on side to the offset. In which direction you want, inside or outside. Inside it is showing error. Why? Because with the specific 5 offset you cannot create this inside directly. So I will go with the smaller values. O enter, distance like 1 unit. Click here. Now you can see inside or outside. If you click here like with the big box, click the object, place outside. Pick the object, place outside or inside, whatever it may be. Depends on your choice. And I am just clicking undo. What happens you can observe. If you click undo and if you click exit, you will come out of the offset command. And if you go again same with the one distance, I am just picking this line object with the same one offset value. You can clearly observe these. I am constructed this object with the line object, which means this is separate, this is separate. That is why individually it is creating. But I have created this object with a polyline. If I click on you can simply observe the change between a line and polyline, right? This is a offset behavior in different kind of objects. You need to remember this step. I have created one line, inclined line. Again I am going with offset O, enter, and specify offset distance. You already know this step. See, actually for the offset distance I have entered a value like 1, enter. What if I am clicking first point and I'm just somewhere, I'm just clicking over here, second point. What happens with the 2 points? I have specified the distance. If I click here to here, you can simply observe, right? With the 2 points also I can specify the offset distance. Again I have created a line like this and offset. If you go with the through sub option, if you click here, right away without any distance, I didn't specify any distance, right away it is asking to select objects to offset. If you click this object with big box, click here, just don't hold, just click, show the direction for offsetting, in which direction you want. Click here, or I will show with another example, circle. Again I am using offset command through, just click here. If you move the cursor, you can clearly observe that the offsetted circle is creating. One thing what you need to remember is through means just picking and dragging, or simply increasing or decreasing the size. And we have sub option, one more sub option is there, multiple. If you click on multiple, click. If you select offset through, if you click on one object, if you are not selecting the multiple, within one click the offset command is completed. If you select the object and if you click on multiple, click, the same object is selected and offsetted objects are created with multiple modes. Okay, this is all about offset. Next one, arrays. If you click on arrays, erase the source object after offsetting, yes or no. Default no will be selected. If you click on yes, try to observe here. Again it is asking for distance, somewhere I am clicking like 5 something. See, I am just selecting this object for offset and I am just showing the direction. You can clearly observe here, it is about to deleting, right? If I click in direction and this direction I am clicking here, see the source object, click, the source object is deleting and the offsetted object is creating. Similarly, it is also acts like a move with stepped moves. That's it. If you click on multiple, 1, 2, 3, source object will be deleted, offsetted object will be created. That's it. And in offset command we have layers. For this I want to show you with the layers. I am creating one more layer, layer 1, and I have a default layer 0. I want to show the difference, that is why I am taking the yellow color for this and for this green. Okay, 0 layer having yellow color and layer 1 having a green color. Just close it. Now if I use offset O, enter, if I select layer, current layer, if I click on object and if I use the offset command, you can clearly observe that the offsetted object will be creating on current layer. If you click on source, the object will be created on the layer which is source object is present on. I hope you understand that. So this is all about offset. Next we will go with the rotate. For example, I have a rectangle like this. I want to rotate this object at some particular 30 degrees or something. If I say shortcut is RO, enter, select objects, click enter, it is asking for base point. Base point is with respect to what point you want to rotate. I have selected this point as a base point. See, you can observe the rotation. The rectangle is rotating. Specify rotation angle. For the rotation you need to specify angle. And we have two sub options, copy, reference. See, if you don't select any copy, if you click on somewhere or if you select like a 30 degrees angle, the source rectangle is deleted and rotated rectangle is created. And RO, enter. If I select base point here, if I select copy, source object also there and 30 degrees. A rotated object also present. This is the difference between normal and copy. A reference. See, what is a reference use means, I have rotated, I don't know, some angle. I don't know what is angle. I have an object at unknown angle. Unexpectedly I have rotated this one. I want to get it back to horizontal position. For that, RO, enter, select this object, click enter, base point, and click on reference. Now you can specify the reference angle, but you don't know that angle. Simply click on these end points. With these points you can track that angle. Now you can specify the angle. So I want a horizontal position means 0 angle. Click on enter. See, now it is get back to original position, right? This is all about rotation. Rotate objects into required angles, or you can get back from unknown rotated angles to normal angles. Next one, scale. Similar to rotate, scale is also we can use a similar pattern, but rotation means at some specified angle. Scale means to increase or decrease the size of object, increase or decrease. For example, I am just copying this. I want to use scale. Shortcut is SC, enter, select this object, click enter, base point similar to the rotate. This is the base point. Now if I move the cursor, the size is increasing, right? I don't know what ratio it is increasing. Specify scale factor. You need to specify the ratio. If suppose I have specified 1, which means nothing happens. If I specify 2, automatically the size will be doubled. I'm clicking here. Yes, see, enter, select this, enter, 0.5 means less than 1. It is half. So you can increase or decrease the size of the object right away, right? If you specify the value above 1, which means increasing, below 1, which means decreasing. Now in the scale, after selecting the base point, again you will get 2 options, copy, reference, similar to the rotate. If I click on copy, you can simply increase the object and original object, both will be there, right? And what is the use of reference in AutoCAD? Please remember, this option will be most useful for you. Like you don't know, unexpectedly you got an object with unknown values. You want this to be known value, whatever the value you know. See, I am creating an horizontal line with 50. See, this line length is 50. I don't know whatever the diameter of this circle. I want it to be 50. For example, we are checking radius. I have clicked here. Some radius value is there. I want to use the diameter. Some diameter value is there. I want this to be 50. So which means this circle has to match with this line. So for that I can use the scale. SC, enter, select the object, select the circle, click enter, specify base point. You must choose a proper base point in this situation. Whatever the common point of both objects will be the base point. After that you can vary, but you can't match this, right? With the normal scale factor you can't match the value. Using only reference you can match it. Steps, please remember, if you click on reference, it is asking us the reference length. In the rotation you just pick the 2 endpoints of object, but here you need to remember this base point, first point, and second point here, object endpoint. Later on, if you knew, see, this is the scaling easy for you to get. If you directly click on this endpoint, right away the value is altered, which means with the scale option simply you can get unknown values to known values. This is all about modify commands: mirror, offset, rotate, scale. Thank you for watching. Take care.